What is up? This is your buddy Alertwolf here to bring you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Ushio and Tora, episode 22. That's right. Great Summoning. The Destruction of the Beast Spear. Oh no. No, the oh no was not part of the name. Alright, so this episode, basically, it's about the plans of one Chica and her apparent son in the capturing and dismantling of the Beast Spear. Basically, Ushio, after the events of the last episode, and pretty much the events, not just of the last episode, but you have to realize, in the last few episodes, he's encountered a staggering amount of loss, which he's not used to. I mean, he's used to saving the day. He's used to being strong enough. All right, and when he traveled back in the past, maybe he told himself it was destiny, or it's because he didn't have his Beast Spear, or both. But then last week's episode, he experienced that loss even with the Beast Spear. Now, because the Beast Spear couldn't defeat the Avatar minion guy of Ninetales, this put doubt in the abilities of the legendary Beast Spear. Doubt that our new villain S and villain team are going to exploit, because basically he managed, again, we're talking about the dude with the scythe, managed to get the killing blow, Kiryu, on the creature. Now, granted, the creature was pretty much dead after being defeated by the old lady, but it still looked like, wow, that's some power. He cut it in half. Now, so the episode starts out with again, he's in a funk, and Tora tries to snap him out of it by fighting him and attacking him and, guy stuff. And he's like, Tora's like, this dude, I'm leaving. I'm doing my own thing. And he meets up with a biker monk, and they go off doing their own thing. Now, after Tora leaves, Ushio gets jumped. Ushio gets jumped by by not just the spear wielder, not just Kiryu, or the spear wielder, the scythe wielder, but by all the younger monks that are following him, because he's like, yo, we should all just have armies of these weapons. And they jump him, and he's able to repel most of their attacks, but in the end, and he's badass with the spear, he's able to repel, break barriers, and he's more than a match for all of them. It's only when the red ribbon gets used on the spear that they have the upper hand and manage to take the spear from Ushio. They also seal him and have him wait around. Maybe he should be, he's stuck to a tree waiting around, until somebody saves him, and that's the chick with the combs. So now it's the B half of the episode is tracking down where's the Beast Spear, and Tora and the biker monk go out, and they go in search of where the kid's from, because they sense that there was a battle, and they also see the battle, and so they go where the kid's from. Now this is where we get the backstory of our villain, sort of. So basically, there was a monk who thought that holy weapons should be used to help the Beast Spear, and he was a weapon master, but he started doing the same thing as other weapon designers do when they go crazy, and that's incorporate different types of magic and different types of thing. That's when he meets the chick with the bad eyes, and I still think she's some sort of, maybe she's the other godlike entity that's the opposite of the equal and the opposite sort of the Ninetales, but I could be wrong. That's my guess on how powerful she is. And she promises to help him out with his research. So she helps him make a scythe, and then they make many scythes. The other part of his project was he needed three things. One, he wanted to create a homunculus creature to serve as basically the Tora role, and he creates it. Obviously, this is how what's his face's creature comes around. Next is the creation of the weapon, which happened too, and the third is the creation of the being that will wield the weapon. Now he's been unsuccessful to create such a being, and basically she steals a baby, and they experiment on the baby, turning the baby into Kirio, and hence his immense spiritual powers, because he's been modified since birth to be this dude. And then they all got scared, and they made him a spear successor because of his power. However, the scientist who made him, his father, feared the woman and eventually died. So now we're at the mansion with both groups, Tora and the biker monk and our comb girl and Ushio. They've all met up, and they're all fighting various elements. They find different clues, such as the professor's or the monk's diary, and so all this backstory is coming about. But then the plan to destroy the beast spear is revealed, which is they're gonna seal the beast spear in like a thing of like wet cement and mercury and molten whatever, and it's just gonna erode and evaporate this thing, and thus the death of the beast spear. And right now that plan is about to happen somewhere, maybe on the premises of the mansion, and that's pretty much where the episode ends. Now, with the death of the beast spear looming. Now, what did I think of this episode? I'm going to give this episode a 4 out of 5. We got tremendous amount of backstory. The action was pretty good. We got some character development, and to see how Ushio deals with loss and how he presses forward, and all types of loss, really, from personal loss to his spirit being lost. So, and his visit, and how he deals with weakness and his ability to go stronger, because him being weak has cost many lives, and now has cost a rift in the sect that is working, the human sect that's working with him, where his father belongs to, and it's caused this rift because of his weakness. So how he deals with this, even Tora had kind of moved on a little bit. So how he deals with this from here on is going to be pretty good. And now he knows that his villain is just being used, and all sorts of stuff is going to come out for next episode. So obviously our boy's going to get the spear back, and he's going to go to task. But let's see if he starts using his spiritual abilities without needing the spear that was always meant for him. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so that's enough out of me. I've blabbered on long enough. Click it up if you like it. Comment if you must. Subscribe if you can. And please, please, please share the video. Spread the love. Get other people involved. Yeah, grow the brand. That's what counts sometimes. It's cool that you watch these videos, but maybe somebody else might enjoy it. So share the videos if you can. All right. And this is Alert Wolf signing off.